What's up, guys? It's Hoy Sports Network, and let's get right onto the news. Well, fantasy football is underway. I am filming this one day before football season, the rest of the games start coming tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys my fantasy football team and see what's up, what you guys think about it. At quarterback, I got Kirk Cousins. I think he's going to be a very decent QB. He has some great offensive weapons over there in Minnesota. And I just think he's going to get me a lot of points overall, which is why I got him. Next up, he was my first pick in the draft, Dalvin Cook. He's a power running back. He's always going to come through. You can never go wrong with Dalvin. And then my next running back who I drafted was Joe Mixon. I have a lot of high hopes for Joe Mixon. He will be the starting running back over there in Cincinnati, so I'm hoping he could put up some big numbers for me. And yeah, I'm hoping he comes through and has a big season. My wide receiver one is going to be Keenan Allen from the LA Chargers. I got him. He's my number one wide receiver. I think he's going to do very good over there. I think that's going to be Justin Herbert's favorite target. And Herbert's just going to keep getting better and better. And then that means Keenan's going to benefit from those stats. My next wide receiver is going to be Deontay Johnson from the Steelers, who is and still remains Ben Roethlisberger's favorite target. Hopefully, he got a lot of targets last year, but not a lot of catches. But hopefully this season, he has a comeback season and he makes up and he gets a lot of those targets. He has a high volume, which is why I acquired him. And then for my tight end, I got T.J. Hawkinson, one that I'm very excited about. Detroit's offense, when you think about it, there's not a lot of offensive weapons over there in Detroit. So the offense is most likely going to run through TJ. Which is why I think I would benefit from this acquisition. Besides TJ and DeAndre Swift, I think the main focus point though will be TJ Hawkinson, and I think that offense is going to rely on him heavily. And then at my flex, I have Robbie Anderson, who is a great wide receiver from the Panthers, and I think he's going to have a great season with Sam Darnold at quarterback. I think Sam Darnold, when he played for the Jets, he wasn't, surrounded by the best pieces, and he's coming into a great situation over here in Carolina with DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey, and now Robbie Anderson. So I think all these guys are going to benefit, and it's going to be a great season. And then for my defense, I got the Indianapolis Colts. Colts, one of the best defenses last season, so I hope they do good again this season. It's a repetition. And at kicker, I got Mason Crosby because, I think the Packers are going to be scoring a lot. Rodgers is Rodgers. He's going to be throwing touchdowns all day to Devontae Adams, that offense over there in Green Bay. So, yeah, I think Mason Crosby's going to kick a lot of field goals for me and extra points. So, yeah, that's why I got him. And at my bench, I'll go through it very quickly. I managed to get Darrell Henderson Jr., who I left him on the bench because we have to see if he's going to start or not. But I also left them on the bench because, they are playing Chicago, and Chicago does have a way better defense than the Jets that Robbie Anderson are facing. So that's why I have Robbie Anderson in there. And then for my other wide receiver, I got Corey Davis, who the Jets recently acquired. And I believe he's going to be their wide receiver one, but I want to see how he does, with Zach Wilson, who is a rookie. And then my other running back is James Conner. Running back situation over there in Arizona, I don't really know who's going to start. But they're saying it's Connor, but we'll see. I have him there on my bench. And then the Patriots made a big acquisition getting Aguilar. So I want to see how he does over there. He probably will be the number one wide receiver over there in New England, so that's why I picked him up. And then I picked up A.J. Green, because, A.J. Green, why not? Take a risk on it. Let's see if he does good or not, and we'll see what happens. And then for my backup tight end position, I got Austin Hooper, from the Cleveland. And then for my backup QB position, I got the number one pick in Trevor Lawrence. I think Trevor, I want to see how he does. I was thinking about starting him for tomorrow, but I want to see how he does against the Texans, whose defense is not that known. And if he does good, I do see potential in Herbert. I do see potential in Lawrence in becoming that Justin Herbert this season. So I do see him doing good. And yeah, that's it for my fantasy football team. Next up, we got the Dallas Cowboys update. Oh gosh, man. We lost against the Bucks, guys. It was a tight game. It was a battle, believe me, to the end. Sadly, our kicker Zerline, he missed about 2 field goals and 1 extra point. It would have been 36-31, and it would have never went that deep. But I'm so happy with what I saw with my team overall. Defense was perfect. Dan Quinn caught the right things, and defense just stepped up and looked totally different. The offense, what could I say? They're perfect. Dak Prescott, I was worried about how he was going to come back because he was inactive for 11 months, but he looked spot on, perfect. Happy to see that. Overall, it was a loss, but I'm just happy to see the way that my team played and handled the situation over there in Tampa, and I'm just excited to see them play. I think we've got a really good squad this year, and I think we got a chance to make the playoffs. Next up, soccer. David Luiz, you guys know David Luiz. He used to play for Chelsea and many other teams in Europe. He will be going to Flamengo from Brazil, so he's going back home to his native country. And yeah, deal signed and completed, according to Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. Next up, we got Juventus. In regards to Dybala. So Fabrizio Romano tweeted, Juventus Vice President Pavel Nedved to DAZN. We're confident for Paolo Dybala's contract extension. Talks are progressing and we hope to complete everything soon. We're optimistic. I don't know what's gonna happen, guys, but Dybala, if we lose him for free. It's gonna suck, but hopefully, I trust the management over there, even though some bad decisions have been made in the past, which, are currently leading to some bad results, which I'll get into in a bit. But, I hope Dybala could get, re-signed, and, I could see that Dybala that we got in the first season and the second season when he was scoring goals and like crazy, we need that version of Dybala back. He knows that he has to be the leader of this team, and he's going to be the main focal point. So I hope we can sign him. Last piece of news today, Juventus update. We lost 2-1 versus Napoli. I didn't wake up to watch the game because I woke up like at 12 in the afternoon because I slept very late last night. But I'm very disappointed by the result. These first 3 games, it brings me back to, this has happened before, and we have won the league title in that season. But I feel like this season's gonna be way harder just because the guys that it's just different. It feels different, I would hope for my team to win the league title. I'm not giving up, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, and all these guys are gonna have to step it up and play for the badge and represent the team. But right here, you got this tweet of Chiellini saying, "Obviously, we are angry and disappointed with the final result, but we must go forward with calm and balance." Yes, we must go forward with calm and balance. That's the best thing we could say right now. It's been a tough 3 games. On Tuesday, we got the Champions League opener. Hopefully, we can win and bounce back. And then we play AC Milan, another hard opponent. It's very hard because Serie A is very balanced now, and especially with the loss of Cristiano Ronaldo, Juventus. No, we don't know who's gonna win Serie A. It's a wide open race for anyone, in my opinion. But I'll be rooting my team and be going for them. But yeah, that's it for the news. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for your support. Let's just keep growing this family sports base, and make it that big sports community base that I hope it will become. And yeah, Hoy Sports Network with 272 subscribers. Peace.